Hey there, it's Peacekeeperalex. This is the Psychic Wargamers, and we're going to carry on with the Yellow Turban campaign. This is going to be the Total War Three Kingdoms Yellow Turban Rebellion campaign. Let's play number 11. And this is going to be the Psychic Wargamers stream, number 13. We'd previously done, the Psychic Wargamers stream number 12, and something had happened. There was a bit of technical difficulties, so we're going to carry on with the campaign, though, and try it again. So yeah, let's take a look at where we are currently. We sort of last game ended a certain kind of war with Liu Biao. We ended up taking the settlements of Xiangyang, and then he ended up using his last remaining forces, last-ditch effort to attack Jiangling. He was unsuccessful, and then I brought over my general Han Xian to vanquish, and that was the end of Liu Biao. But currently, we still have some players on the map here. We have a rebellion taking place in a certain context. Right over Jiangxia. Jiangxia rebellion words and promises will no longer quell the unrest in this settlement. Each new assurance only angers the people further. We must act immediately or suffer rebellion at the hands of the populace. So yeah, here we go. Kiguan Jlu. We have Han Empire renegades right outside Jiangxia, but we also have to worry about, I think, Kong Rong. I didn't realize this until noticing its last attempt at the stream. But it looks like we're at war with Kong Rong, and it seems to be that our alliance is actually at war here with the alliance of the Darkening Moon, so it is interesting to take a look, and there is an alliance war taking place. So we're at war with Liu Bei. So Liu Bei, we are at war with him, and that does matter. I mean, that guy's a fairly powerful faction. He's definitely on the map somewhere. But nowhere as I can see, but also with Kong Rong. So we gotta worry about him. So I think what we're gonna do is, I think we're gonna raise an army. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go Jiangxia. We're gonna raise an army. After we're gonna raise an army right now. Actually, to a certain degree, we're gonna get Feng Zhao, and then we're also gonna get Wu Li, and then also Lu Meng. We have already a certain kind of, we got our generals right there. We can start recruiting as well. We got a decent amount of coin right now, 14k. We got 6,700 coming in every turn. That might change once we get more units here to a certain degree. So again, peasant spearmen, not much to work with, but that'll still help. It's still, here we go. These guys are better. Look at this, faith preservers. We also got Sacred Garden Watch medium sword infantry. And who are these guys? Look at the Yosha. There's more. We could also get some Bringers of Righteousness, medium glaive and bow infantry. Yeah, let's get some of them. 11k. We still got some stuff to do. Let's get a little bit of Yellow Turban archers. And then we'll throw some more peasant spearmen in the mix, I suppose. We'll consult the peasants, see what that brings us, and I think it'll bring us a victory. If Kong Rong makes a move, we're going to be ready in Jiangxia. We have,
Bring news of what occurred in my absence.
There we go. So yeah, we got 7k to still work with. I'm going to be maneuvering an army up further as well, just in case. Maybe Changsha Trade Port? Maybe. I might bring him to Changsha Trade Port. It was He Yi that I want to bring up, actually. I'm going to bring He Yi up. I'm going to bring back Yu Yuan back to the southernmost settlement, in regards to us. Yellow Turban Rebellion. Small city. And of course, we got to worry right over here to the northwest. Right, because Kong Rong is right there, but Gong Du is making a move. He is making a move. He's going to try and take one of these settlements, Shangyong, and we'll see if he takes the Lumberyard. I'm wondering what other factions he's at war with, because if he's not at war with Dongmin, then he's fairly well off. And Han Shui, too, doesn't have too many settlements left, sadly. So yeah, let's see here. I can also go to other settlements as well. And we're gonna definitely increase some stuff here. I don't know if I want to do the food production. There's a bit of a worry, so we're gonna go with a Temple of Eternal Reason, plus 10 enlightenment, plus 5 political order, plus 10% from all income sources. Especially since in Jiangxia there was a bit of a rebellion, so we want to kind of situate that, get that under wraps, and we can also go to Runin. And it looks good. Large town. No, not Runin. This is Jiangling. So Jiangling, we can still increase the large town. It'll definitely give us more population capacity, plus 25% income, that's decent, and plus 15 reserve capacity, so... Alright. Alright, so we're going to do, how much more commandery stuff can we do here? Jiangxia, looks like when you're there, Runin. Runin we can upgrade a bit too. So I was thinking maybe another brother garrison, but I would like another recruitment post. What does this look like? More garrison, brother garrison. So we're going to go with the brother garrison here. Gonna give us some more stuff, some more things, and we're almost tapped out here, 2k, so we're gonna give it another turn, give it a go here, see what Kong Rong does if he makes a move.
We offer you peace.
He tries to give us peace, but our allies have declined the deal, so we acknowledge. So we're still at war. Alliance of the Darkening Moon. Coalition of the Yellow River is a big one too. There's a lot of factions in regards to that one. And Han Emperor's right there. He's right in our grill here. Han Shui, faction destroyed. His faction's no more, leaving one less warrior on the battlefield of history. They may be murdered, or their very name could maybe be consigned to oblivion. Maybe in Lu Zhang as well. Challenge success. Wisdom and scholarly consideration will lead to a better future. Scholar's Lodge completed. And sure, so that's plus 5k treasury. And then we have another one here. Own the entirety of 3 commanderies. It says current total 4. My lord, we may have made great progress in rekindling the flame of rebellion, but still have a long journey before we are at full strength. There are still many oppressed souls beyond our borders awaiting liberation. We should expand it and bring them into the fold. I agree. Faction developments, conservative compensation to govern the people is the affair of heaven, and there is nothing like thrift. Now consider that thrift is said to come from early practice. Yep, the challenge success. So we ended up getting a lot of money here because it just automatically, we already had 4. So that challenge is 2 challenges situated. It looks like the Han Empire is trying to siege and blockade Jiangxia, but we'll be able to crush that rebellion fairly well. There's only a small amount there, and then there's also another rebellion right outside Jiangling. So we want to take care of that as well too. And it looks like Gongdu did take a Shangyong salutations, and he is encroaching upon a Kong Rong, and I think I'm going to try and make a move as well too. Move outwards and try and take Shangyong large town, or at least walk by and try and get Shangyong the weapons craftsman. That would be good as well. I did want to take a look at some of the spiritual mechanics, and one of the things I kind of wanted to take a look at is the idea that, you know, behind the scenes, again, spiritual gameplay taking place, certain spirits playing through certain gameplay and gameplay mechanics and things of that nature. One of the things I sort of noticed was, like, I wonder what it would look like in regards to certain kind of negotiations. That in regards to crafting peace, that if there is certain kind of gameplay behind the scenes in regards to mediation and diplomacy, I think there might be in a certain context. Now, how cool would that be that, you know, upon a certain kind of negotiating, you know, all of a sudden you put, like, you know, request payments, you know, behind the scenes in regards to... I wonder if there's even spiritual conflict in regards to certain kind of mediation as well, too. You never know if there's, like, a certain kind of spiritual battle take place in regards to one of the things bartering over, things of that nature. I don't think that would be too... I think that it happens at times, anyhow. And the other one that was sort of interesting and really prosperous, I thought, was that sort of idea that there's intermediation in regards to our own faction. The idea that there is factions and groups in regards to, for example, the Yellow Turban Rebellion and spiritual factions regarding the kinds of mediation, diplomacy that are taking place. That sort of thing that they can keep, our faction stronger by way of mediation in that sort of thing taking place. I'm wondering what it looks like in the spiritual. And then even throughout our own border, if there is like different kinds of provinces, and then within city mediation, what kinds of gameplay is taking place, what are spirits experiencing in regards to some of it, and how is it affecting our gameplay. You never know if one of the rebellions, if there's an increase in certain kinds of unhappiness and unrest, public order being affected, that sort of mechanic. Because each mechanic that I've noticed that there is sort of for a decent portion, like an expansion upon. You can take a look at some of the traits right here: general effects, location effects, average fertility, that sort of stuff, and what kind of things are happening spiritually behind the scenes in regards to some of those mechanics. What are the kinds of things that spirits can do to be able to have fun in regards to some of the gameplay, and what does it look like? I mean, first, one of the first things in regards to mediation is like, what exactly is the gameplay in regards to it? If one barter and trade, that there's hours worth of gameplay in regards to the spiritual behind the scenes. What does it look like, and what is it? What is the actual mechanics? It's an interesting thing. Well, a lot of different crafting, a lot of different writing for some of it. Some of the spirit doesn't even necessarily, there's a focus on non-warfare in regards to some of the aspects pertaining to Total War, in regards to some of the aspects, I guess, like city management. I know one of the big things in, like, Britannia I noticed was city management is really in-depth, I felt like the spiritual in regards to, and what I was sort of discerning in regards to, that the Total War Saga Britannia was the city management and different kinds of, like, estates and that sort of thing, that sort of, handing off land and that sort of management. I think that there is another kind of spiritual gameplay in regards to some of it, to a certain degree. But I know this is a Total War game. There is battle and conflict, and I think that there is potentially. I'm wondering if there is a certain kind of roll chance in regards to certain kind of mediation, depending on how you respond. If there's certain kind of RPG responses and things like that that are more advanced and different ways of going in regards to mediation, that there can be a conflict that arises, in regards to that sort of thing. For example, I'm going to try and talk with Gong Du. He's one of our allies. I think that probably affects certain kind of spiritual mechanics for some of them. I think that there is certain kind of gameplays where it's not necessarily as reliant in regards to physical gameplay in front of the scenes, but I think some of it is. So the idea that when you're in mediation in regards to Gong Du, as being, Yellow Turban Rebellion, that there would be more of, again, his happiness in regards to his plus 107 attitude. I think that does affect certain things, whereas if I was to talk to Yuan Shao, that there would be a different kind of, mediation be taking place, for example. So, well, I'll go to Gong Du. We can see if we can get something here. What does he have? I wonder if I can trade a territory to a certain degree. Yeah, not much that they want to give right now, but we can still do. Here, let's do like a trade. Let's see, forged iron. I want to get this. I want to snag this. Yeah, I think I want to buy this forged iron scale. This looks really good, except for the modifiers. But the charge bonus is really good. Confirm. So go over here. Go to make payment. Let's see how much it takes to sort of get that going. It's going to be quite a bit. But I got 18k to work with, and, I've tried to snake some money off Gong Du before, so this is going to try, hopefully it works to a certain degree. So right there, 9,000 for this forged iron scale. So we're going to do this, and there, deal signed. So, like, that action right there, in regards to what we see and the stuff that happens behind the scenes spiritually, there's probably a lot of different interaction taking place and different kind of gameplay mechanics that can exist at times. I'm wondering if they're able to modify games for some of it on the fly, like different kinds of, different kind of updates that probably have, the updates in the spiritual. I'm wondering if there's a lot of different kinds of effects that can happen, more than just, ironing out for some of it. There might be moments where they hear a certain kind of public opinion and things of that nature, where where they're like, take out a certain kind of game mechanic and they can do it on the fly, by way of having certain kind of advanced interaction and mechanics and ways to be able to modify that sort of thing. Yeah, I am a psychic medium. I can discern spirits at times and certain kind of energies in regards to certain kind of gameplay. Ooh. One of the things I wanted to do here, this was embolden the people. That which is about to contract has surely been expanded. That which is about to weaken has surely been strengthened. That which is about to fall, dang. That which is about to fall has surely been raised. That which is about to be despoiled has surely been endowed. This is an explanation of the secret that the tender and the weak conquer the hard and the strong. Yes, 2 turns. That's fairly decent. We can research some of the other stuff there, and we're also gonna have a battle. Hooray! There we go. He Yi and Han Empire Renegades, Battle of Jiangling Town. We're gonna crush them. 971 deployed against 605 deployed. Start battle. Finally. So here we go. They are in a bit of a fortress. They are in a fortress. That is not what I was looking for. We're going to have to charge forth. And hopefully we make it through now. That might change the direction. And I might actually, I don't know. We're just going to go through the one gate. I remember the last time I tried sending forces right around. I ended up getting picked by the archer towers. So I think what I'm going to do is just sally forth and stick to it. So again, on my side, 2 archers, 3 melee infantry. One being a light sword infantry, peasant warriors, but also we do have some yellow turban horsemen. On their side, they do have some halberd infantry, got some light sword infantry, 4 units, 4 units light sword, and also some cavalry as well. So my cavalry's gonna, sally forth. They've already lost like a little bit of men here. There we go. You can see the archers doing their thing. See my general right in there with the archers kind of striking forth. They do have the halberd infantry, so I kind of want to pull my horsemen back a bit. The halberd's doing its job, but we got a little, only 74 there. We're going to retreat just a bit, and they are bringing their cavalry out, and they're going to slam right into my melee infantry upon their retreat. Trying to make it up this hill. My general's still in the mix, and I do have a buff. Perfect. We're going to hit that buff. And the melee infantry are finally getting in there. Look at that hit. Holy. The general's strong. Let's see, yeah. Let's see the yellow one, dark blue. This is the Han Empire? Yeah, it's a bit of a rebellion, yeah. Rebellion colors, I guess. I don't know. A lot of archer fire hitting the enemy here as we're trying to move through the gate. They're starting to be overwhelmed. They're getting outpaced here, I think, to a certain degree. Yeah, the balance of power has shifted more in my favor. The enemy general is harassing one of my archery units. Get out of there! Look at this. Right in the riverbed. Enemy general just sitting there. I'm going to send my yellow turban horseman at him. Hopefully he's able to situate. They should be able to take care of that. Again, archer unit is out of ammunition. So we're gonna... No, they're not out of ammunition. They still got ammunition.
I know you can do it.
Yeah, I don't know. Strange.
Amazing that you can both talk and battle.
So we're pushing our way through here. A lot of the enemy are getting cut down here. We are sustaining some losses. Enemy general is losing health as well behind you know, our sort of right near that riverbed, right before they hit that main gate of the enemy fortress. Fort is more like it to be true. Tents and things like that. A lot of swordsman on swordsman action. Our archer's still doing work. Same with our general. Our general is still in the mix. He's got about half health. Again, I see that tactic again. Those archers hitting bulk of enemy units with my enemy general right in the mix. We got that potent attack, melee attack from the general, and they got the raining arrows falling down, and it works really well. And they are breaking forth here. I'm gonna just try and send my units forward. Peasant warriors taking on this melee infantry, light sword infantry. See the peasant warriors have like these hoes and pitchforks, rakes. The spirit of rebellion.
If only wars were won with witty words.
The enemy general is almost getting taken out here. And the Yellow Turban, yeah, she is retreating. And it's a victory. So they're starting to retreat now over near the fort. And that's it.
Swordsmen ready. Run, run! Double time! The enemy general falls. Ha!
I don't know, it's like when they retreat and I move my men, they're just like trying to get out of each other's way. There's barely any attacking each other, just like, excuse me, sir. This battle's over, we're retreating. Oh, there it is. Oh. A couple people attacking.
Swords at the ready. Steel yourselves. Ready, bows. Horses. Quick march. Archers, prepare.
So yeah, that is the end of that. You can see the battle remains. General not doing too bad on my side, 82. Most on their side was 42 from their own general.
We outwitted them.
We did capture Puyang Yushan, and I am going to release.
Keeping them is a waste
And
of our.
recruit.
We have need of good fighters.
Like the wind, not satisfied with winning the battle, our general overtakes the retreating enemy troops and lays a successful ambush, further reducing the numbers that can stand against us. Han Xian. I wouldn't be either. I thought that that battle was going to be over, and I am actually going to attack one more time and just, I think I'm going to delegate.
They lacked a coherent strategy.
42 monetary gained. Recruit, 4% replenishment. So Jiangling is secured, and Empire Rebellion to the Yellow Turban Rebellion is put down over in that one area. But then there's another one that is attacking one of the cities right now.
Remain pure. No. For China.
We are attacking. We're going to start battle. I don't have too many troops. It's going to be 1763 against 394, so it's going to be fairly a shellacking. Battle of Jiangxia, small regional city. So I just have a lot of troops, and they have not many. So that's how we're gonna label it. There's not too many. Like they have about like, yeah, they don't have a lot. A couple horseman units, and there is
A comrade is being attacked.
see my 3 generals moving outwards, and we're gonna send them right at the champion.
Arrows!
There's the archers.
You are weak. Your words are as
And they're hitting the enemy horsemen. A lot of them going down quickly. Right behind, you can see clashing with melee units.
The enemy unit flees. What cowards? Prepare. Double time. Move. Show no mercy.
Our victory grows ever closer.
It's my 2 generals kind of just wreaking havocs. The enemy unit is not many of them left.
Make ready.
They're
The
supposed to
time
be
has
targeting
come.
the enemy general, but
Ready.
I don't know.
Unleash fury. Attend me, spearmen. The enemy unit flees. What cowards?
They do have some archers in the distance.
Attend. Shoot.
We're able to push through.
Citizens.
Right on the right side, they've basically collapsed, leaving this just one little pocket of fierce enemy troops, not giving up. Getting overwhelmed nonetheless.
Enemy warriors are ready.
Yeah, there we go. Trading archer fire here at the end of the battle. And there is a second general I did not see, so we're going to try and target that person. We're still going to try and take out that main enemy general, the Guiguan Ju, the champion, harassing my troops. See this last bowman unit, this mounted bowman unit of the enemy here. Getting hit hard with the archer fire on my side.
The enemy general falls. Ha! Swordsmen! Run! March at the double!
Victory is ours. As you can see the main battle area. Still a really good battle considering. Really intense.
Our faith was rewarded.
We put down that rebellion as well. We recruit.
For China!
They ended up retreating.
A misunderstanding.
Madness!
I am going to try and take care of this rebellion once and for all. We're going to delegate again 1667 against 17. That's going to be it.
The people's voice cannot be silenced.
298 monetary gain to recruit percent. And we can retreat back to Jiangxi just in case Kong Rong makes a move.
On the march! Ever forward! Prepare my chambers. Rest and patience.
So we're going to hit the end turn here.
Tolerance
And he is still trying to get a certain kind of peace deal here. Liu Bei this time, and we're going to acknowledge though the Allies have rejected it, so we're still at war. Darkening Moon. Gong Du declared war on the Yellow Turban Rebellion. What is this madness? Well, you cannot tell why. The sight of enemies fleeing their tunnels in the distance indicates something has gone wrong below, and their sapping attempt has been aborted. There is a strange development, though, with Gong Du declaring war on the Yellow Turban Rebellion. So, yeah, I don't know why that is the case of it. Interestingly, yeah, Yellow Turban Rebellion, that is very strange.
Unified in intention. We are as one.
So he's not at war with me, but he's at war with that sort of stand-in faction, the Yellow Turban Rebellion here.
Well met, friend.
Wondering why. Wondering how that works as well. Right near Kong Rong is trying to attack Jiangxia, so there is going to be that battle take place soon. And we're putting Hang Xian back in Jiangling. Let's situate that. We're going to bring He Yi forth. Just in case something goes wrong in this next battle with Kong Rong. And we are just outside Shaiyong, the large town right to the west of us, northwest of us. So we'll be able to do something here potentially. We do have 16k, so we do have some stuff to be able to purchase. Again, I think we're going to go up small city, -2 food production. That would be on Jiangling. But I think I'll actually go for something else here. Synthetic remote safe house. I like that. 6 public order, -2 public order. Nice 5% recruitment cost. I like that. Jiangyang. We can still buy. We get some stuff here. Protection courtyard. Plus 470 income. Yeah, that sounds good. Industrial tool depot. Communal tool depot. I think we're going to go with Industrial Tool Depot, but I do like Communal Tool Depot as well, so maybe I'll go with that too. Nanyang, we can build some stuff as well. Jade Artisans, I think, was what we wanted to go with. And we can still upgrade that city if we wanted to, but I don't know if I want to lose the food production. I got 2 food production, so that is a bit of a thing. We do have 5 assignments we can do, so that is decent. We got a lot of characters we can do here, so... Got some assignments there, we got that figured out. And I think we'll do a certain kind of battle here. Wu Jin, Kong Rong.
For China!
It says Pyrrhic victory, it's going to be a good one. I think this is the way to go. Again, 1817 to against 1391. Start battle, he against Kong Rong. Battle of Jiangxia.
All of China will benefit from our success.
Let us talk more once our enemies are dead.
The moon bids we be victorious. Do not disappoint.
Lu Yong.
Now, China watchers!
So this is going to be a really good one here.
Ready! Archers, ready! To attention! Attend swordsmen! The time has come! Blades! Swords at the ready! Make ready! Steel yourselves! Blades, ready! Attend! Militia! Conscripts! Ready! To attention! At the ready! Take heed, warriors! Make ready! Bowmen, stand ready! Prepare! Make haste!
I got a lot of melee infantry in this one. Yellow Turban Warriors got 6 units. 6 units Yellow Turban Warriors. Got that shield, they got that sword, they got the yellow kind of garments. And we're also going with Faith Preservers, Axe, medium Axe infantry as well. Yeah, these guys look awesome, they look heavily armored. Although, yeah, medium Axe infantry, that's what they sort of prefer. We also got 4 bowman unit, 3 generals on this one. So yeah, 3 generals, and then Peasant Spearmen we're going to try and hit him on the side with. They are sort of this. I'm going to try and harass. Like, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and take their cavalry out with my generals. I think that might be a good idea. And the other general, I'm going to try and take out their archers because they got a lot of archers, and that is the worry on this one. A lot of archers. Right on the left flank, one of my infantry units gets cut down by the cavalry going through. As we clash, the main lines here of melee infantry clash. They got a lot of archers, so yeah, that's gonna be it's gonna be difficult. Let's see if this helps. We are moving in that spearman, though. So the spearman moving into the right flank is going to be the difference maker, I think.
Strike! Swords at the ready! At the ready! Do not relent!
I am trying to harass their bow infantry here. And what's really good is that I clashed my general in regards to their bow infantry, and they're sort of firing upon their own. And they're going to hit their friendly fire more than my general, and they shifted fire, sadly.
No mercy! Ready yourselves! Make ready! Double time! Run!
So I am maneuvering my peasant spearmen right behind the enemy lines, the main enemy lines. So hopefully that helps and makes the difference.
Missiles! Fire! Prepare! Hurry! Move! Stand ready!
Right behind the battlefield, right where I started out. Horsemen taking on some of my yellow turban warriors. Bit of a clash happening. You can see in the background all those arrow fire.
Look! The enemy run! Craven!
It looks like we're just losing this one, just a bit.
Attention! Attend! Attack! Citizens!
It's shifting. It's very close. They're kind of sandwiched, their melee infantry, so that is the decent, but they still have a lot of archers firing upon us. And I am maneuvering one of my spearmen to try and cut them down, so that is the decent.
To attention!
I do have one of my generals over there causing havocs
Our warriors
to a certain degree, and two of their generals are harassing one of mine. That is not good. It's not a good look.
strike your targets! Ready yourselves! To battle!
You seem to be struggling. Need some help?
Is that your best? Come on, try harder!
Swords! Do not relent! Attend! Rain down death!
So we are sort of, it's kind of evenly matched, but again, they have those archers, and they're doing damn dirty with it.
Make ready! The enemy warriors are ready! Ah! Stand ready! Kill them! Swordsman!
They're in the left flank. Geon sword guards digging into the yellow turban warriors here, but they're getting pegged by my archers, taking a lot of them out, and still just. I am able to. We're shifting the power here. Again, 989 to 713, and their melee infantry is folding, but they still have those archers. You still gotta watch out.
Swords sharpened! Prepare to battle! Our warriors run! Craven dogs!
See that fierce fighting, blood on the field, man.
Sword drawn!
Ooh, wow. Enemy general plowed in, but he ended up attacking his own men more than not.
Blades ready! The time has come! Stand ready! How many have you killed? Not enough, I think.
I dearly hope your blade is sharper than your wit.
Blades! Move! Take heed, warriors!
Their archers are almost out of archer fire, so we're going to see some melee happen. They're going to venture forth,
Craven!
and I am sending my troops outwards to try and chase down those archers.
Go! 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 Peasant infantry!
The balance of power shifted in my favor.
Attack! Swords at the ready! Do not relent! Attend! At the ready! Our men have no ammunition. They cannot fire. Do not relent! Our general must win. Prepare! Fight! Prepare! Destroy them! Steel yourselves! Steel yourselves!
So there's a bit of a showdown with generals here now. That's basically what's been left. A couple archer units getting chased down. Other than that, though.
The time has come! Take heed, warriors! Ready! Strike! Stand by, access! Make ready! Faster! Spearmen, attack! Destroy them! To attention! The time has come! The enemy unit flees! What cowards!
Of course, there's a duel happening as well. Looks like the enemy general's going to lose this one. And we've got one of the enemy generals cornered. And this would be the end of him, I think. He doesn't have too much health left. Two of my generals kind of harassing him to a certain degree. And one of the other enemy generals also caught by some of my units. The two remaining archers have been chased down. You can see them getting chased down by my troops. And the other archer I don't even see anymore. He's in the trees, and yes, he's chased down and retreating. Looks to be the last thing happening here is the duel. And I gotta run away because it looks like he's gonna win. It looks like Gong Li is gonna win, so I'm gonna run away here. I don't know how that balance shifted.
Our men are ready! The spineless cowards!
Spineless cretin! Why do you run?
That I may fight another day! Stand ready! Attend! Take heed, warriors! At the ready! Make ready! Unleash fury!
Our victory grows ever closer.
Ooh.
Prepare! Steel yourselves! Fight! Blades, prepare!
There's one bowman unit still alive, crossbowman. I did not even see that in the forest.
Stand ready!
Take heed, warriors!
And Gong Li is about to go down here, the last remaining enemy general. There we go.
They were no match! You lack spirit! Ready, both!
Last remaining bowman unit still. So we killed the generals. You can see the battle remains. A lot of different bodies, even further on. You can see where the bowmen were. And even on my side, there was some Some of the bowmen got hit fairly hard. So close. So I have been overtaken here by the foot soldiers. And they are retreating. That's victory. So Kong Rong loses this one.
Our faith was rewarded.
Release 400 income. Dong Li captured.
Return them
Recruit
to their
7%. And they have retreated and not too many left. I am going to actually venture forth and finish it. We're going to delegate.
Our
That's the end of
victory
that.
is proof of heaven's approval.
28 monetary, 4% replenishment. And we can retreat back to Jiangxia. So Kong Rong is away from the southern area now. We can focus on something else over to the north, where his settlements are to a degree. And yeah, so we haven't captured any settlements this game in a certain context. And maybe we can change that next game. A lot of skirmishes inside inside our regions, getting rid of some of those rebellions, sort of trying to situate in strange happenings with Gongdu declaring war on the state of the Yellow Turban Rebellion. I don't know why. I don't know why that has happened to a certain degree. But yeah, we are still at war with Kong Rong. We're right outside his gates. So that will be an interesting development next game. Yeah, that's going to be it. You guys take it easy.